guys, welcome back to the Praster Life. My name is Yenny. For today's video, I'm going to be making a recipe that I learned a long time ago. It's a Mexican dish. It's called Carne De Picado. It has ground beef and potatoes, and you can add any other vegetable you would like into it. I've done zucchini before, and I think we do corn. The kids like corn. I'm also going to be making Mexican rice. So I'm going to show you how I make the dinner for tonight and hope you like it. I'm going to start off with washing 2 cups of white rice. I do about 2 cups. You can do, I have a family of 6 and we like leftovers. You can do 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups, whatever your preference is. Then I just wash it. So we're gonna wash our rice. You can use a can of tomato sauce for your Spanish rice, or I just use tomato paste. I put about 1 tablespoon of tomato paste to make it the red color that you're looking for when you're eating Spanish rice or Mexican rice. Wash the rice. So after you wash your rice, then you're going to go ahead and put some oil in a pan. My pot right here, my pan. And we're gonna wait for that to get warm and hot for the oil. Then we're gonna add the oil and then the rice. I use olive oil or avocado oil. Right now I only have olive oil. So I'm gonna add a good amount of oil because you want your rice to get coated in the oil. See, it's ready. And you hear that crackling. Now you're just going to move you're going to move your rice all around to make sure that the oil gets all on the rice. You're going to let it sit for a little bit and then move it around again in a minute. And then what I like to use is chicken bouillon, this type. They sell it at almost every supermarket, at least in California they do. You can also use better than bouillon. I've made it with this before as well. Focus. That. But this is what I have right now. I don't have much of this. I'm going to make it with this because that's normally what I make it with. Just going to stir the rice. You want it to start to cook a little bit, where it looks a little bit crispy. I learned to cook years ago with Nana, so thank you, Nana, for teaching me to cook Mexican rice. And also she taught me how to make the dinner I'm going to make tonight. So I don't know if you can see, but the rice looks like it's getting crispy and cooked. That's when it's almost time to add all your other ingredients. Okay, now I'm going to add the chicken bouillon, about 1 to almost 2 tablespoons. This has salt already, guys, so just make sure you don't over salt it. Going to stir the chicken bouillon in there. And now I'm going to do the tomato paste. This is a tomato paste I have on hand right now. So I will do like 2 squirts. Good squirts. Then I just mix it in as best I can. When I put the water in, it will get mixed in a lot better, because it will dissolve everything. You can see it's red. Now we're going to add water. Lower the flame because it's going to make a big mess if you don't. And I like to put a top nearby because it does make a big mess. I will be adding about 4 cups of water. So I'm doing 4 cups of water because I did 2 cups of rice. So you want to do 2 cups of water per 1 cup of rice. And just check it to see if it's still too hard. You can always add a little bit of water at the end and let it continue cooking. So now I'm going to turn the heat back up. And I'm going to let this come to a boil. But before that, I'm going to add some garlic powder. And I usually also do onion powder. I don't have any today, so I'm just going to add some onion, fresh onion to it, just for the taste. Let's do that right now. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Whatever amount of garlic powder you like. We like garlic in our house. I know a lot of people don't like garlic, so you can opt, don't use this. Just add salt or pepper. Okay, then I just stir it around. I'm going to do pepper. Again, I don't have a measurement for you for pepper. Just add whatever amount of pepper you think you like. And it's already starting to boil because I brought the heat up. I'm gonna move it around a little bit again. I'm gonna get some onion. I'm just gonna cut an onion. And I'm just gonna do a big piece of onion. That way I can pick it out when I want to. A couple of pieces. Now we're just gonna let it boil. Okay, I'm gonna make the ground beef and potatoes now. This meal shouldn't take you more than maybe 45 minutes. I have ground beef right here. We get our ground beef from Primal Pastures or Butcher Blocks. I'll link them down below so you can look to see. It gets delivered to our house once a month. I think Primal Pastures, I have it every 6 weeks. But Butcher Box I have once a month. So we order our meat, it comes in, and then you can go and choose whatever kind of meat you want or any kind of cut you want. So I'll link them below. But I'll show you right now the rice is already boiling. See, the rice is boiling. Let it come to a nicer boil. Maybe stir it one more time and then lower the heat and cover it for about 20 minutes. Okay guys, so it's on a rolling boil now. Now I'm going to lower the heat to, on mine I'm gonna put it down to 2, and I'm going to cover most of it. Just leave it a little bit open, keep an eye on it, and come back maybe every 5 to 10 minutes to check on it. And if it needs more water, add more water. I'm using small gold potatoes. And I'm just gonna cut them in small pieces like this. You can cut them as big as you want. If you want to put this in tacos, you can do even smaller pieces. Some people eat this in like taco style. I serve it with rice and beans, but not everybody eats beans in this house. Okay, we're gonna start cooking the meat. We're gonna put some olive oil. The meat in there. Put a good handful of salt. Pepper. I will add onion also. I add it big so the kids can pull it out. Now it's almost done. There's almost no more red. I'm also gonna do fresh garlic. And now we're gonna add the potatoes. Okay, thank you. We like a lot of potatoes in our ground beef. Other recipes online for this, and they make the potatoes very small. That's why it's called picadillo, which means it's cut super small. But they serve it as in tacos. They serve it in tacos. Like I said, I like serving this with rice and beans and some tortillas on the side. But you can do whatever you want. If you like smaller potatoes, that's fine. My kids really like the potatoes, so I put a lot of potato in ours. And now we're just going to let the potatoes cook. And in a little bit, I will add some other stuff to it. Okay, guys, so now I'm going to add some tomato paste. Again, I don't measure, guys. I'm going to do 2 good squirts of it. Just trying to get the tomato, a little bit of the tomato flavor and color into it. Cooking is doing what you like. You taste as you go. And if it needs more salt, add more salt. If it needs more garlic, add more garlic. Whatever. It shouldn't be complicated. I'm going to add some corn because my kids also like corn in this meal. I'm adding 1 cup of corn, frozen corn. It's what I have. I don't have fresh corn today. This is frozen organic corn from Costco. And I'm going to add a little bit of water. Add some water to help the potatoes cook a little bit faster. So at this point, we're just waiting on the potatoes to finish cooking. They will take about 10 to 15 minutes. Because they're little potatoes, I'm going to cover it to help it out. Okay, guys, my rice is done cooking, so now I'll show you what it looks like. Show you. There it is. It's done. It's fluffy. Guys, so now I have the meat and potatoes. Gotta stir them every couple minutes so the potatoes don't get stuck at the bottom. Looks like it's done. Touch a potato. If it pokes through easily, it's done and it'll finish cooking, especially in my pot because it's cast iron. I have to stop it a little bit earlier because it will finish cooking in the pot. But it's all done, and I'll show you guys what it looks like plated. Okay, guys, well, that's it for today's video. I will show you what it looks like plated. So it's just like this, and then I just serve it with tortillas. You can do flour or corn, and then this is for my son. He likes beans, so he'll just eat this. And that's it. I hope you enjoy it. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe and like this video, and we'll see you next time. Have a great, beautiful day wherever you are. Bye.